To the game here.
Game 2, oGsVINES versus TSLInori.
On Entombed Valley. Have that nice little third tucked away.
I like this map.
Yep, and we see here in our upper left-hand corner, the player from OGS. He is...
Oh, am I doing it again?
No, not now.
Yeah, maybe not.
Better blow it.
Damn it.
oGsVINES.
Blew it again. I'll do it anyway. oGsVINES.
Alright, and in the lower left-hand corner, our player from TSL, all the way from Korea, he is...
TSLInori. We need like the applause in the background as well. That official GSL.
That sounds like just like GSL announcer.
My Street Fighter voice?
Yeah.
I know. I'm good at voices, man. I wasn't kidding.
No, but I think maybe the GSL guy was doing the Street Fighter voice also.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that was obviously a smart decision by Inori in that last game. At the end, to push there at the end. Once you get 4 Colossus, you know you lost a couple workers. You got to make a move while you still have the army lead.
Definitely.
So how do you think Vines is going to respond in Game 2 here? Obviously, different map. Needs to make something happen.
Yeah, I mean, they are spawning in the closest positions they possibly can on this map. So that's one thing to note about what the players are going to do in terms of picking their strategy. I think a lot of it's going to depend on when they get their scout off and what they see the other player doing. But, you know, I wouldn't be shocked if we saw some type of one-base play coming out of either one of these players, just trying to get the game over with, end it, and get past this really tough opponent that they've met up with at this point. Because this is pretty much a big determining game in this tournament. If we think about it, the Koreans are likely to dominate, and if you're a Korean, you probably don't want to run into another Korean until somewhere around this quarterfinals, semifinals, you know,
Yeah.
somewhere around there. But running into them in the round of 16, you know, this is a huge match for both players, and their tournament lives are on the line here with this only single elimination format.
Vines getting a little probe harass going. Get some of the health off of that probe.
Wow, and those warp gates start pretty much at the exact same time.
So what does double gas suggest in a PvP? You know, I'll be honest, I don't know anything about PvP. Does that mean
Well,
they're
if you're going
right away?
generally, if you're going double gas, you're probably going to see some sentries or maybe a robo, because you can support stalkers with just the one gas, like Stalker Zealot.
Okay.
And it looks like they are indeed getting some sentries.
Well, the interesting about Inori's deviation is that he's actually gone for 2 zealots. I mean, I haven't really seen that too often, 2 zealot play.
We have 4 gate from Vines here.
Yep, so we are seeing this one base type play coming from one of our players here, the OGS player. And I guess Inori is going to try to hold the ramp. 2 gateways and a robo coming on the way.
So did Vines put down that second assimilator to trick Inori? And now he's going to just straight up 4 gate?
Yeah, actually, he took the guys out of gas. That looks like it might be true.
Yep, and he is encroaching.
I don't... It'll be tight. He does have a sentry, but he definitely needs more than one to hold this off, obviously.
You know, I think he can hold the ramp with that sentry. And he does have a stalker.
Looks like Warp Gate should be finishing up soon, but will it be soon enough?
Well, Warp Gate is done for Vines, and he is warping in at his first convenience, at his forward pylon. And we have got, if we look at the unit count station, 6 stalkers on the field, compared to the 2 zealots, 1 stalker, and 1 sentry.
He's going to cancel his observer and make an immortal right away.
Yeah, he needs to get Warp Gate started.
Yep, and that's exactly what he does.
I cannot emphasize how annoying that Warp Gate startup time is when you see something like this.
Well, you know.
But he had just enough for another force field.
Yep.
That sentry has 7 mana left.
Yep, but he's also
be able to hold this.
he's warped in 2 more sentries.
what Vines should do here, he should force Inori to make a couple more sentry, then pull back and expand. Because he's not going to be able to get up there.
But he's already down 7.
He's out of force fields.
He's out.
But he doesn't have a forward pylon. The pylon just finished. And he is getting a warp in. He is getting a warp in. But Inori is also warping in. And this is close. He's getting rid of those sentries, which is a huge gas investment. Oh, wow. And the Stalker goes down. The Immortal is pretty much the only thing left between Vines and victory. And we're seeing some pretty pro-micro here. Out of our OGS player.
Needs to use his Chrono Boost on his robotic facility right now.
Yep, he just does hit that. And now, yep, we do see the warp in.
Wow, I stand corrected. This looks like Vines might pull this out.
Yeah, Vines definitely has this. I'm surprised that Vines actually got up the ramp. I thought at that point Nori would definitely have enough force field to hold that down.
Oh, and there pops the Immortal. And he's going to target it down immediately. He's losing some Stalkers here in the process. Yep, and there goes the Immortal. And here comes some Zealots in for good measure. And we see the GG.
So, of course, good job putting my foot in my mouth saying that Vines should pull back.
Yep, and Swonder actually called the GG there from...
That's a rookie mistake. Give me a break.
Yeah.